Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
Rachel, I'm not sure how you want to handle this account. I think there are a few things to be sorted out.
I agree, Tony. I think the biggest problem we're facing is how to bring it in under budget.
That's true. But even beyond that, there's the question of meeting the deadlines they've set.
Right. Look, why don't we make a list of the problems we're dealing with? It'll be easier to work through them that way.
It's time for me to go now.
Would you like me to go with you?
I'd rather you stayed in the office and did these things.
Do you want to type that letter?
I'd rather you typed it.
Do you want to tell her?
I'd rather you told her. Fastback Travel. How can I help you?
Could you put me through to Dan Aykroyd?
He's on holiday for the week, I'm afraid. Can I help?
Could you leave him a message?
Sure.
Could you tell him that Horst Weismuller phoned?
You'd better spell that.
Of course. It's H-O-R-S-T, then W-E-I-S-S-M, U L-L-E-R.
Right, I think I've got that. Okay, what's the message?
Just tell him I'll call him when I get back from Australia. That's it.
Okay, will do. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
May I come in?
Come in, please.
Hello, Mr. Liang. I've done with the work. My report is here, so please give me new instructions.
Oh, very good. I've been waiting for your report all week.
Would you please have a look at my report? I hope the project meets your demand.
Okay, I will see it soon. You can go back now.
If you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'll go. Bye.
Bye. How often do you service the pump?
We take very good care of this particular pump. It's a crucial part of our process. We clean it and flush it through at the end of every shift. We check the high-pressure seals, recalibrate the gauges and lubricate all moving parts weekly. We replace the gaskets every month.
How do you decide how often these things need to be done?
Well, from experience we can predict the lifespan of different components. We try to replace components before they fail or wear out. This prevents the equipment from breaking down. It also saves us a lot of trouble.
We've settled price, order, payment. Now I am calling to ask about package. How can we pack the goods?
As a rule, we use cardboard boxes for outer packing. Besides, I would like to make it clear that each piece of computer will be dismantled into several parts before shipment.
Do you mean that we are responsible for putting them together?
Yes. As you know, that's the common practice for exporting computer. This can avoid some damages on computers in the process of transportation.
I see. Why not use wooden cases?
If you prefer wooden cases, we will provide them. But cardboard boxes are light, less expensive, and more convenient to handle in the course of packing and unpacking.
Oh, I know. Does it mean that shipment will have to be delayed if I insist on using wooden cases?
Perhaps. That will be more complicated if we use wooden boxes.
Then you may use cardboard boxes for outer packing so long as you can guarantee the safety of the computers.
That is guaranteed. Each box is lined with foam plastic in order to prevent damage by air, water or stress. Besides, cardboard boxes will be secured together on wood pallets by overall metal strapping.
Sounds good.
We're going to have to postpone the meeting.
Why?
Mr. Chen can't make it today.
Hi, Yang Tang. Come in. Pretty hot out there, isn't it? Did you have trouble finding us? Sit.
Hello. Mr. Jones, it's
Yang Tang. Just call me Fred. Everyone does.
Okay, Fred. Thank you for seeing me today.
No problem. No problem at all. Say, it says here in your resume you studied in California. Great place, isn't it? I studied in California myself. I really enjoyed it. What did you like most about California?
Well, I guess the weather. And the people. They were all very friendly to me.
Yeah. The people are quite relaxed. Those were some great times I spent there. Well, thanks for stopping by. Are you from Qingdao, Yang Tang?
Yes, I am. I was born here, and still live with my parents in the same house.
Is that right? Wonderful. I've been in Qingdao for 2 years now. A great place. Nice people and great beer. Well, I guess we'd better get started. I've heard that you are going to call for a tender. What kind of goods would you like to buy?
Yes, we're ready to start the invitation to tender. You're well informed. We'd like to build new factory.
When do you open the tender? And where?
We intend to open the tender at first next month in Beijing.
And when is the closing date?
The time period is set on June 29th.
Could you please tell me something more about the conditions for the tender?
All right. The area of the factory buildings is around 8,000 square meters. You can read the details in the invitations which will be sent tomorrow.
Thank you for your information.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry to have taken up too much of your time.
It doesn't matter. We'll be in touch.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
What do you think about the equipment in our company?
We have to equip our company with a network of workstations at every office and showroom as soon as possible.
I also realized this issue. And office automation is essential.
Besides, Internet tends to be more essential now in the information age.
Good idea. A network of workstations is helpful for our management.
And, to be frank, our copying machines are too slow. Our telephone system is limited in function.
You are right. The current equipment of our offices really falls behind. Next week, you can provide me a catalog of new equipment. We need to take the accounts system offline to carry out the upgrade. But don't worry, it won't cause too much inconvenience. We're going to do it over the weekend.
How long will the system be down for?
We'll be taking everything offline in about 2 hours' time. It'll be down for a minimum of 12 hours. If everything goes according to plan, it should be up again by 6 p.m. on Saturday.
That's fine. We've allowed 48 hours to be on the safe side.
Carla, I know you're kind of new in this business and I want to give you some advice.
Yes, Mr. Michael?
You have to listen to what the client asks for. What you have just shown me is not at all in line with the client's wishes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Michael. Could you tell me where the problems are exactly? Maybe I misunderstood the client's intentions.
I think we have everything in the contract. Shall we sign it?
Wait a minute. I think we have missed an important point. We should include an arbitration clause in the contract.
I believe we can solve disputes through an amicable negotiation.
I hope so, too. But I still think the provision of arbitration is of great importance to both of us.
All right, I agree with you, but where do we hold arbitration?
I suggest the arbitration be held in a third country.
It sounds reasonable. The clause should be like this: any disputes arising from the execution of this contract shall be settled in a friendly way. If no settlement can be reached through conciliation and conciliation, the disputes shall be submitted for arbitration by a mutually nominated arbitrator. The arbitrator's decision on the dispute is final and binding on the both parties.
Okay.
What does your company do exactly?
We design and assemble a wide range of electric generators for hospitals, hotels and small factories. We specialize in medium-sized generators, but we're hoping to diversify into larger models next year.
And who do you sell to?
We export to Eastern Europe and the Far East. The domestic market accounts for about 40% of our total sales.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.